I don't think anybody likes changes, but for me they're almost a welcome change just because it's what everyone else had been doing. So I went to Carden Memorial School, which was a private school from basically kindergarten to 8th grade. It was a little bit more personal only because the classes were a little bit smaller and there were less teachers. The environment at Carden was a lot more relaxed, but in a lot of ways not. We had rules and policies that public schools didn't have. There were more to do with character and how you treated your peers. We'd recite meditations and stuff. It was a Christian school. But I think in the long run, it probably made me a better person. I was always going to go to public school after private school. I mean, Carden ended at 8th grade, and so it was only natural that I'd go to public school. That was always the plan. And then I went to East High, which was a public school for freshman and sophomore year, and Olympus High, another public school from junior to senior year. The biggest difference I noticed when I went to public school is probably the amount of people. It was just a little bit overwhelming when I first went. I didn't know a lot of people when I went to public school, so probably having to go out of my comfort zone and make friends was one of the big things. So the people, first of all, there's a lot more diversity, not only in ethnicity, but also in people growing up in several different circumstances. You had a lot less privileged kids and a lot of really privileged kids. At Carden, we all kind of related, at least on a few levels. At East, there's a lot more spread thin. I think Carden kind of reared me in kind of a direction I wanted to be in. Like, I think I was a better person for it, but at the same time, putting me out of my comfort zone, entering public school also did a lot for me because I had to kind of overcome a lot of hurdles that were presented. So it was just a lot of adjusting, and then just the mass amounts of people. I was never really behind as far as education went, so it was just a lot of reaching out to people and being noticed. I never seriously struggled with it. It was never really a huge trial. I think had I gone any other way with my schooling, my potential of what I could have been probably would have decreased a little bit. I think it's for the best going to private school and then high school. I think it was the best thing for me to do. I couldn't relate to a lot of the other people that didn't go to private school up until I started high school. Although it took some getting used to, I'm glad I had a little bit of both.